Hi all, in this video we are going to see IO redirection in Linux along with WC command and pipe symbol. So we have two types of IO redirection. One is greater than and double greater than. This IO redirection will copy the output of any command and it will paste it into any file. For example, if I type ls, I'm able to see all these contents, correct? So I'm currently standing inside the root directory. So when I type ls, it will show all the content. Now I I don't want to show this content here. Instead, it should go and store inside the file. So what this IO redirection will do? It will copy the content which is showing the output of the ls command and it will paste it into file. So I'm giving here IO file. Just I'm giving, you can give whatever name you want. I'm for understanding, I'm giving IO file. So when I run, see here, when I run just ls command, it was giving the output, the content of the directory, correct? But the moment when I use IO redirection, what it will do, it will copy the output of this command, not only ls command, whatever command you are giving, correct? Copy the content of this command, copy the output of this command and paste it into this file. And here this file also I have not created. So what this IO redirection will do, it will go and check whether this file is available or not. If that is available, then it will copy. If this file is not available, then it will create a new file and copy the content of this command output. Now we will go and check whether the contents copied inside this file or not. Yes, I'm able to see the contents. Whatever content you are seeing here, so all the contents I'm able to see inside the file. Correct? Now let me check. Let me show you. Here we have IO files and all those things. Now I'll take one more new file. I'm going to create one more new file. So what file will create? Will create Linux file, something like that. Okay. Instead of ls, what I will give, I'll ls if an lrt I will give. So if you want to know more about these commands, please go and watch my previous videos, basics commands, so that you can come to know what is ls and what is lrt, all those things. Okay. Or I just give ls hyphen lh I'll give. So this is giving me the output. Okay, now I don't want to show this output on screen. Instead, I want to copy this output, whatever here it is showing, into a new file. Okay, called Linux file. See, the Linux file is not yet created. There is no Linux file here. The moment when I create, so what this IO redirection will do, it will first go and check whether this file is available in this path or not. If this file is available, then it will copy to that file itself. If this file is not available, then it will create a new file. Then it will copy the content of this command output and it will store here. We'll go and check the next file. Okay, see all the contents which this command given output, correct? So all the content I'm able to see. And what about redirection, double redirection? When you use single redirection, what will happen? It will erase the all the content. What this redirection will do? It will erase the single redirection. Okay, it will erase all the content which is available. Then it will copy the output of this particular command. Okay. Say for example, instead of ls-lh, I'm going to give date. Okay. Let me show you what is the output of date command. So this, when you type date, so this is what the output. Now I'm going to use date. I'm going to use single redirection. Then I'm going to use Linux file. Same file I'm going to use. Okay. Existing file. So this time what this redirection will do, it will come and check whether this file is available or not. Yes, it is available because we already created. So what it will do, it will copy the output of the date command. Okay, this is what the output, correct? So it will copy the output of the date command and it will paste it into this file. But before copy and paste, first it will erase all the content. What is the content currently available? So this is the content available inside this Linux file, correct? So this single reduction, it will erase all the content first, then only it will copy the output of this date command and paste it inside this file. Now we'll see. Now it's copied. I'll go and check cat Linux file. See here what happened. The previous content, whatever it was there, so all the previous content it will clear. Then it will copy the output of this command. So this type it will work. It will help you many places, especially whenever you want to copy some data each and every some second or each and every running, but you don't want previous data, you want to clear your old records and you want to store your new records. During that time the single redirection will help you, but you don't want to clear your old data, all the data should be there. In that case you could use double redirection. Okay, what your double redirection will do, see now you have date command output, correct? So I have one more command called uptime. Okay, uptime will give this output. Now I'll send this output into Linux file, same. Okay, so what happened if I use single redirection, the previous data it will erased. Okay, then this uptime output, this command output will store here, correct? I don't want this, I want to keep my old data as well. In that case, if you use double redirection, what happened, your command output will be append. The technical term is append. Append in the sense it will keep on add your new upcoming outputs, it will not erase your old data. Now we will see, we'll run and see this. See, I entered. Now I'll go and check Linux file. See, my old data is available and new data also available. So what happened when I run this command? This command output is this, correct? So because I used double redirection, it will not clear your old data. Instead, it will append your output. Same. Let me run again that command. Same command. So what happened? It will keep on add. If you if you want to run another command, another time, so what happened, it will keep on capturing the data, it will append it, it will not erase your old data. So this is the difference between your single redirection as well as double redirection. So what is the power these redirections have? These redirection have the power to create files also. So in our last classes, we have seen that to create a file, we are using touch command, correct? But here redirections also will create a file. Okay. Now, if I want to clear this file, okay, so simply you can use single redirection Linux. If you don't give anything in front of this single redirection, what it will assume? It will assume that just clear the file. It will assume, it will take from here and it will update here, correct? What is there? What it will take? If you type any command, then it will take, correct? If you don't have any command in front of the symbol, nothing, empty. So what it will do? It will go and clear this file. make this file empty. See here, now I'll go and I'll see the next file. So nothing is there, Linux file is empty. So to clear the file or to make empty your file, you could use the single redirection alone without any comments. If you use the single redirection, your file will be erased, your file will be empty. Okay, so this is the advantage of single and double redirection. And see, whenever you are using single redirection or double redirection, whatever you are giving here, whether it is command with options, so whatever your commands giving output, all the output it will copy to this particular file. This file you can give absolute path or relative path. If you want to know what is absolute path and relative path, please go and watch my previous videos. Okay, now uh, for example, I'll give some comments. So uptime, so let me give time, sorry, uptime. Okay, now I'll give cat linux file, so that whatever I given command, all those things are storing, and it is not clearing old data because I'm using double redirection, correct? So I have one more command called df-h p. So it will give you disk free, it will give you the output of your file systems like C drive, E drive, F drive we have in Windows, correct? Like that. Here also we have file systems. So file systems information it will give. So this output also I'm going to store in this file. Now my file will be looks big. See, these many datas I have. Okay, sorry, here these many lines I have. So you have output is coming. So for example, uptime I'm giving, correct? Uptime, I want to store this output in Linux file. What happened instead of uptime if I give something like this? So when the command is not there, because uptime 2 command is not there, if you type uptime 2, then it will give the command is not, because I gave wrong command, correct? So during I'm running this command, I'm getting some error, command not found or something, blah blah. See, this error I don't want to capture here. I want to capture inside the file. This command also I want to capture inside the file, so that we could come to know what is the error, correct? This error also I want to capture inside the file. At that time, what we could do, we could use, see, instead of this redirection, we could use 2. Okay, when you use 2, okay, because here we have standard input, standard output, and standard error we have. For standard input is 0, standard output is 1, and standard error is 2. So this is what the numbers which is defined in Linux operating system. So if I want to capture the error, okay, error or any, if you want to capture the error, then I could use 2 greater than. Now I'll come and I'll cat linux file system. See here in my last, this error also captured. Okay, this error captured. Now what I'll do, same 2 greater than I'm using, and I will go uptime. So this is the issue here. So when you give 2, it will capture only the error. If you don't give 2, then it will capture only the output. If you give 2, it will capture only the error. If you give without 2, just greater than or double greater than, it will capture the output. But I want both. I want to capture output as well as I want to capture error. See, the single direction or double direction, whatever you want, you could use it based on your usage, correct? If you use single redirection, it will erase your previous content. If you use double redirection, it will not. That's it. Okay. So now 2 greater than, if I use, it is capturing only error. I want to capture both. Whether this command is giving output successfully, yes, I need to capture. If this command is not giving output or any error, if it is give, that also I need to capture. So for that, we have to use 2 greater than and 1, which means in the last we are going to use this. So I'm telling to my Linux operating system. So this command output is coming here, correct? During this time, during execution, if this command give any error, then please copy that error also into the file, capture that error also into the file, and I need output as well. The 1 means output, standard output. 2 means standard error. This one is standard input. So 0. This one is 0, and here output may come, two types of output may come. One is output, second error. So I want to capture both. So 2 greater than is for error and 1 is for output. So the moment when you are giving here, see, in your Linux operating system will capture both files. Instead of uptime, I'll give something uptime blah 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 something if I'm giving. So that also captured. See here, Linux file system. See, first I given this command. Am I right? Uptime. Uptime 2 greater than. So it captured output. Okay. And I'll give a date command also here. See, 9 o'clock now. So 8:59 this output captured. Okay. And second command I gave with error. So this command should give error, correct? We don't have command like uptime blah blah blah. So this command output also captured here. So this is the power of 2 greater than and 1. So this will help you whenever you are creating any script, any automation when you are doing. During that time, it will not disturb your execution process, correct? If any output comes, suddenly it will come out from your program. So during that time, if you don't want to come out, if you don't want to disturb your program, so you will capture both output as well as error. I don't want to see my error on my screen. Please capture that error into my file itself, so that I could go and I could check. We have another command called wc. Wc command used to count the word. So it will count your lines inside the file, how many lines you have inside the file, how many words you have, how many characters you have, how many bytes you have, what is the length of the longest file. If you have hundreds of line, in that line, which line have which is the highest length of the line. So all these informations you can collect by using word count. Let me move towards here, word count. So now I'll go and check wc word count. File name is Linux file. When you are saying word count, so first one is number of lines. Okay. Second is number of words. Third one is number of um, character. Okay. Hyphen L hyphen. So now instead of, if you give wc Linux file, then it will show 21 lines, 143 words, 1006 characters. If I want to see separately how many lines I have, wc-l we can give. If we want to see how many words we have, wc-w. If I want to know how many characters we have, so for that you could see wc-c. Okay. Now this wc command you could use in front of any file, or else you could use in the end of the file as well by using pipe symbol. Now, what is the pipe symbol? Let me show you. Now, if I give Linux, when I give Linux file system, So I'm able to see all the contents. So here what I'm going to use, I'm going to use pipe symbol. So what this pipe symbol will do, it will take the output of previous command and it will give the this content into the new command. So just now we have seen wc is the command. By using this we could see how inside a file how many lines, how many words, how many characters are there, correct? Here cat also one of the command. What is the what cat command will do, it will explore, it will show you the content of the file, correct? So now the moment when I use pipe symbol in between these two, so what this pipe symbol will do, it will take the output of this file. What is the output of this file? It will take this one. Okay, it will take output of this file and it will give it to next command. So wc is the next command. Now I'm going to see how many lines I have in the file. See the same command. So same output we are getting 21. Here whatever we got, we are getting 21. So this pipe symbol will silent the output of this command. It will not show like this. Okay, it will not show this one. Instead, it will take the output and it will give it to next command in next command's input. And what wc command will do? It will just count the lines, correct? Line or character or words. It will count it. It will show you. That's it. Our next lecture, we are going to discuss about grep command. So during that grep, we will go and we will discuss more about this pipe symbol. So you could easily understand what is the use of pipe symbol. As of now, pipe symbol is nothing but it will take one command output and it will give it to the next commands as an input. So that is what the pipe symbol.